let's take a restaurant favorite, put a little twist on it, make it at home and in one pan. You got it. We are making creamy bruschetta chicken pasta. Come on, come along with me. Let's cook this together. Grab your spoon, grab your chair. I'll meet you in the kitchen. Hello, hello, hello. So glad you could make it into the kitchen this evening. You heard that right. We are making a bruschetta pasta. And this one is so good and I can't wait to share it with you. Everything you need is down in the description below, so don't worry about getting out your notes. Don't worry about finding pen and paper and all that stuff. You can just sit back and relax with your chair and your spoon, and maybe we need a little sippy drink. We might need a little something something. So let me tell you what we're gonna do today. So I have already cooked 12 ounces of penne pasta. I cooked it al dente, so it's not all the way done, but it was about 10 minutes, and I've got it sitting here with us. Then we have some cream cheese, some Parmesan, some wonderful little tiny grape tomatoes that I have washed 4 or 5 times. They have been through the wash and then they've sat out to dry, and then I just put them back into our cute little cutie container. We need a little bit of Italian seasoning. We need the balsamic, because what's bruschetta without some balsamic? Some garlic, some chicken broth, and then I have got the chicken right over here that I'm going to go grab, because what we want to do now is cook. The recipe's going to tell you go for 2 chicken breasts. I cut up 3 chicken breasts, but you can either cook your chicken breast whole or you can cut up your chicken breast the way I do. I like to give it big meaty chunks, especially when you're going to deal with a pasta and a sauce that goes with it. So this is super, super easy. We're just going to throw this in here. We know this is hot. We can see this going. Let me turn it down. You know this burner. This burner always is going to tattle on us, so plug your ears. It's like sound bells. Here they come. Now I'm just laying this chicken out. We are going to brown this chicken. I'm going to put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of Italian seasoning on it, and then we are just going to let it brown. So probably 5 to 7 minutes per side, even though these are big chunks. So we're talking about the next 10 or 15 minutes. This is just sitting in here, getting nice and brown. So let's get that going, and then we can come back to it when we've got it all browned. We're about 15 minutes in, and you can see this chicken is starting to come up. It's looking golden. Some of them have understood the assignment better than others, but we are all nice and golden. So I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit, and we're going to transfer it to this plate because we need to move on to the next step. Let's pull this chicken out. We'll just let it set aside. We will add it back in just a little bit. There we go. But the next thing we want to do is add our tomatoes and our garlic. And we want to add these, we want these little tomatoes to burst. We're going to burst. We want their flavor to come just bursting out of there. So we're going to add and stir. And just wait for the little tomatoes to say, oh, this should take 3 to 4 minutes maybe. I'm going to turn it down to medium here just because I don't want that garlic to scorch, and this pan holds a lot of heat. So here we go. We're just watching and waiting. Just doing a time check. It's been about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, and only one of them has burst so far. So just to give yourself a time check. It's gonna take some time. We are on medium heat, not on high heat. We're just sauteing, so, oh, I see another one has burst. Here we go. So give yourself 5 minutes. I'll put that in the recipe as well, in the directions. It has officially been 5.5 minutes, and 90% of them have burst. So we are ready to move on to the next step. That is cream cheese and some chicken broth. So about 1/2 cup of chicken broth and 1 block of cream cheese. I have a whole cup of chicken broth here just in case. So we're just gonna do half. Okay, reserve that other half just in case. You know, you never know with cooking. Hate to be without. So now we're just whisking this until it is smooth. So it's just getting up all those lovely juicy bits off the bottom. Trying not to splash it on my shirt. Let's not splash on our shirt, shall we? And what a great way to take a summer recipe with the bruschetta and add your favorite chicken to it and make it a lovely dinner recipe. I'm so excited to share this with you, and I hope that you are enjoying this as well. And if you are, could you give me a thumbs up? Could you give it a thumbs up? Really helps the channel. It's helping us grow. I can't believe we are 427 friends at the table. We are so close. What are we? 70 friends away from 500. 500 friends in a year. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy for me. I love it. Thank you so much for your support. I love doing this. I hope it comes across in the videos. I just love sharing recipes with you. I love cooking with you. I love talking about everything that's going on. Central Florida, my life, everything that's going on. It's just wonderful. Look at this. We have a nice smooth sauce going on here with the tomato. So we want to add our Parmesan. That is 1/2 cup of Parmesan that I just added. Of course, you can add more Parmesan to the top of it if you like, if that's the way your family likes it. And again, I've cooked the chicken in chunks. You don't have to. You can cook it in, you can cook the whole breast and then slice it before you put it back in here. Totally up to you. I just like to already have it done in chunks. It just makes it easier. All right, now that this cheese is nice and melty, we're gonna add our chicken back in. And then I will get rid of the whisk and get my spoon back. And we're gonna stir this all around, let everybody get good and covered, because next we wanna add the penne back in. Now this is a whole pound of penne, right? So, and we really want 12 ounces. So you're not gonna use the whole thing, but some people might like a little extra on the side. We don't know. We don't know. So we'll just add a little bit of this back in here at a time and then stir it just to make sure everybody has a nice portion. And I want a better spoon than I had, so let me grab. Delicious. This would be a great one for company. Serve it with some crusty bread on the side. Oh, think of that. Some lovely crusty bread. When you plate this up, you're going to use the balsamic glaze. I will glaze it on here just to show you. But when you plate this up, you're going to want to plate it with the glaze on top. A little bit of Parmesan. All right, let's put a little bit more penne in there. Obviously, that's not 12 ounces. Oops. Spilled one. And this is why I said I reserve back that little bit of chicken broth, because you might want to add just a little bit more. Wow, that's cheesy. Delicious. Okay, one more little bit of pasta here. You should smell this. We need smell-o-vision. I say that every time. I say that every time. I don't know if you can hear the mac and cheese side of the squelch. Oh my goodness. And these tomatoes are just popping open. Oh, it's beautiful. You can also put a little bit of basil on top if you'd like. That would be really pretty. There we go. All right. Oh, ta-da! Let me take the camera down. I'll show you just a little bit. Let me, I'll put the glaze on top and then I'll show you. Now, when you plate it, you can add a little bit more and some parm on top as well. All right, cool. So I'm going to show you that, and then we'll meet you at the table. Here we go. What do you think of that? We've got some of the tomatoes burst open. Some of them have not, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and it smells like bruschetta. It smells just like bruschetta, but I know there's big chunks of chicken in there. Delish. Let's plate it up. I'll meet you in the kitchen. I'll meet you at the table, I mean. You could see we're still celebrating. I don't know who. It's so fun to have a birthday right by America's birthday. Get twice as much fun out of it. And lots of fireworks. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me in the kitchen tonight as we made a lovely bruschetta, creamy chicken bruschetta. I cannot wait to tuck into this. So excited. I appreciate every single one of you. Cannot believe it. Like I said, we're at 427 today. Wow. So close. So if you would, hit the like. If you haven't considered subscribing, hit the subscribe. Join us. Join our team. We're fun. We're happy. And stay tuned for a Zen moment. I wonder what they're up to today in the back. We'll have to wait and see. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you so much, and I'm going to get started on bruschetta. Good night, everyone. See you later. Bye.